I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Well, let's freaking get into it. Now, guys, in the next 30 to 40 minutes, we're going to discuss how to start an Airbnb business in less than 30 days without owning any real estate yourself. Now, why are you here, right? You can lower it all the way down. Yeah, now we're good. Thank you. You're here because you want to create a reliable stream of passive income, or you're here because you believe that investing in your education and your knowledge can change your life, or you're here because you want to create generational wealth for your family. Now, you could also be here because you are tired of the 9-to-5 grind and you want time and location freedom. Now, guys, who is this class for? Okay, now this is for anyone who wants to escape their traditional job and generate sustainable income. This is also for anyone who seeks financial freedom and the ability to make money from anywhere. And it's also for anyone who's looking to diversify their income with Airbnbs. And this is also for anyone who currently has Airbnbs and is looking to scale. So guys, now that we determined who this is for, now I want to tell you guys my commitment to you. Now guys, in our brief time together, I'm going to change your life in the following ways. Number one, my goal is that you'll gain all the knowledge you need to leave behind the draining 9-to-5. I've been talking to a lot of you guys via Instagram DMs. A lot of you guys are telling me, this is from what I've been hearing from you guys. You're stuck working in the job that you hate. A lot of people working at Amazon, a lot of people working at fast food joints, a lot of people are working nurses, right? I have a lot of nurses that are on this class, right? You're just tired. You're tired of the hours. You're tired of putting in the work. You're tired. You want to go ahead and create your own life, right? That's why you're here. Now, my commitment for you as well is that you're going to skip the confusion, guys. I know how confusing it is for have one person tell you, hey, do this, and another person tell you, hey, do this. It's confusing. You don't know what to do. Right. And I want you guys to skip the frustration of figuring it out yourself. OK. And my commitment is that you'll finally be able to make a financial impact in the lives of your family, because that's really what it's all about, guys. Yes, the toys are freaking nice. The view is nice. The life is nice, guys. But at the end of the day, it's helping the people in your family. OK, that's the best part about life. Now, guys, I do want to ask for your permission, okay? My goal here is to go ahead and give you guys as much freaking value as freaking possible. Now, before anyone says, oh, my God, this guy's going to sell a course. Guys, I don't sell courses, okay? What I offer is I offer partnerships, right? So at the end of this call, I'm going to take on let's do 5, right? I like to take on 5 every month. I'm going to take on 5 partners who want to partner up with me and help them basically grow and scale their Airbnb business. Now, this is very, very unlikely that it's going to be you, just letting you know. So just relax, right? Sit back, enjoy tonight's call. Now, for those of you that are like, you know what, Tabare, help me. Let's partner up on a deal together. Guys, I can't do everything myself. I can't expand to Arizona, Texas, Maryland. I can't do it, guys, right? So I need partners for that, all right, guys? So does that sound like a good deal, right? My goal is to teach you guys how this business works on today's call and then partner up with you guys so we can go ahead and work and do deals together. Now, I want to get your full attention, guys, okay? Because people have paid us over $50,000 for this presentation. Now, you guys haven't paid that, but I want you to imagine as you have. So put your phone away, guys. I know how distracting it is to go ahead and have a phone out here, right? I know I have a phone right now. I know how distracting it is, but I need you guys to put your phone away because opportunities like this comes once in a lifetime. Now, let's talk about, guys, what may be holding you back. Now, let's talk about that. If it's money, if you think money's holding you back, well, I want to introduce you to Josue. Josue literally used to work at Walmart, guys. I believe he's 20 or 21 years old, right? If he would have kept that limiting belief of like, oh, it's the money, it's the money, it's the money, it's the money, he would have never been able to have the properties that he has now, okay? And we also got him approved for $50,000 of a 0% APR. That way he can basically think of it like business funding, guys, all right? Now, for those of you that are like, Tabare, it's not the money for me. It's the time. I don't have the time, right? For those of you that are like, hey, it's the time. Well, you guys need to also go ahead and understand that, guys, everyone has the same 24 hours. You, me, the president of America, the president of Russia, the president of Brazil, you name it. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. So that is an excuse that we tell ourselves to cope. Now, if you're like, I don't know where to start. Well, good news, guys. You guys are in the right class. Now, if you're like, Tabare, it seems risky. I have a 9-to-5 right now. It's making me good money. I'm paying the bills. I'm scared to start my own business. I'm going to introduce you guys to Genesis. Okay. Now, Genesis, she works as a property manager. Okay. She didn't have her own business. She's never had her own business. She did not come from a family of business owners. And she was stuck right there in the same spot. She was like, oh, it's too risky. Right. She jumped on this call. I got on a one-on-one call with her. I helped her out. I figured out what was limiting her. And then after that, she started her own Airbnb business. She has 3 properties right now. She's actually a super host right now, and she's making more money from her business than she is from her 9 to 5. Okay, guys? So I'm trying to let you guys get rid of all of these limiting objections. Now, if you're like, it's the credit, Tabare, I don't have any money saved up, but I have a good credit score. Well, good. We'll go ahead and we'll help you get business funding, right? Robert got approved for $50,000. Imagine, guys, if I just give you guys $50,000 right now. What would you do with it? What would you do with it? Would you spend it on Louis Vuitton and Gucci, or would you invest it back into your business? That way you can create generational wealth, right? I hope you said the latter, because if you said the first one, this call is not for you, okay? Now, Maya also got approved for $40,000. Now, are you ready? If you are ready to be an Airbnb host, I want you guys to type in yes in the chat now. Type in yes in the chat if you're ready, guys. Bam, 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 bam. Good, good. Oh, so ready. I love it. I love it. I love it, guys. Bam, bam, bam. For all of you guys that join, right, we do have a lot of names are saying Tabare is because we accidentally sent the wrong link. So a lot of people clicked on my link, which is my name's Tabare. So that's why, guys. Just so you guys should understand that. All right, cool.
If they have questions, tell them to put their name.
Oh, this is good. If you have questions, type in your name in the chat, guys, because I can see it as Tabare on my end. Type in your name. I want to get to know you guys, right? So type in your name if you have questions. All right. Awesome, guys. Let's get into it. Now, guys, I want you to go ahead and stay to the end for a special gift. Now, what are we doing today? I'm going to show you how to start rental arbitrage and how to make a shit ton of money from it. Point blank period. Okay. Now, guys, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Tabare Sotomayor. Now, my primary day job is I am a 7-figure Airbnb host with a portfolio of over 270 properties in Miami, Orlando, Naples, and Colombia. Now, this is probably how you found me. Maybe some of you guys found me on YouTube. Maybe some of you guys found me on TikTok. Maybe some of you guys found me on Instagram. Maybe some of you guys found me on Twitter. Okay, which leads me to my second job. Now, I am a coach. Okay, I mentor thousands of people, teaching them how to make more money through Airbnb arbitrage. Now, I've helped hundreds of others launch profitable Airbnbs. But why? You might be asking, why are you doing this, Tabare? Guys, number one, I love helping people. Okay, without my mentors that I've had in my life, I wouldn't be nowhere near where I am today. Number two, it is another stream of income. Okay, I partner up with some of my students in some big deals, and that's the best part. This is Jacob right here, right? We took him from 0 to getting his first Airbnb in literally less than 30 days, and we documented the entire thing. And now he's a partner of mine, right? So that's really why I'm doing this, guys. That's my selfish reason. I'm looking for partners. I'm looking to expand. I'm looking to grow. I believe that there's no shortage of success in the planet, guys. A lot of people have this guy actually, because I run ads. A lot of you guys should know this. I run ads, right? This guy commented, right here. Oh, if you're so successful in this, why would you teach others how to do it? And I'm like, bro, this is what I wanted to answer. I didn't answer because I'm a professional. I wanted to answer, bro, that's what's keeping you fucking poor, right? If you think in scarcity, if you think in like, oh my God, this is my pile, I cannot share my pile, you'll never, ever get success, okay? For example, guys, Coca-Cola. If I have let's say 12 Coca-Cola cans, but I don't want to share it because I'm like, no, I'm going to run out of Coca-Cola. Guys, I need you to understand there is no shortage of success in the world. Okay. So if I go ahead and I help you guys become successful in Airbnb, guess what that's going to do? That's going to make me more successful because you guys are going to want to partner up with me. Yo, Tabare, I need a property in Miami. Cool. Let's say someone said Maryland. I have 0 properties in Maryland. Let's say someone said Los Angeles. I have 0 properties in Los Angeles. Right? This is why we do it, guys. Collaboration is the new freaking currency. Now, This is actually how we make our money, guys. I know there's a lot of coaches online that go ahead and try to show you, hey, this is how I do, but they really make their money from coaching people. Guys, we've done over $10 million on the Airbnb platform, okay? So I want to go ahead and show you guys how we've done it. Now, disclaimer, guys, are you going to make $10 million overnight? Absolutely not, right? The chances of you making $10 million are very, very slim. My goal on this call is to help you get one property, because based on what I've been talking to a lot of you guys just need help with one property, because one property could be the differentiator between you working that dreadful 9 to 5 and you being able to live life on your terms. All right, guys. So hesitations. Okay. A lot of you guys might have some hesitations. Is this the right business model? Should I do drop shipping? Should I do e-commerce? Should I do Amazon FBA? Maybe you're wondering if money, age, or even owning a property will stop you. Today, guys, I'm going to show you how none of this matters. Now, I know you guys might have a couple questions. Do not worry. Stay to the very end. We're going to go ahead and we're going to have a full-on Q&A session where I'm going to basically go ahead and answer all of your guys' questions. All right, guys, let's rock and roll. All right, good, guys. So let's fucking rock and roll. Now, ready, set, and let's begin. Now, guys, who am I and why listen to me? Okay, this is very, very important, guys. Okay, because you guys might see my life now. Okay, but what I promise you, what you guys don't see is that, number one, no, I am not a trust fund kid, or I'm not super smart like most people think. Guys, I was not born this way. I was not born with the life I have now. I was not born with the knowledge that I have now. As a matter of fact, guys, I was born a baby, just like every single one of you guys. Okay, now, my childhood, guys, just so you guys understand where I'm coming from, right? Where my drive comes from. My childhood consisted of seeing my mom, who was working 3 jobs, work her butt off, okay, to be able to feed my brother and I. Now, I grew up getting kicked home after home, right? A lot of people think, oh my God, Tabare, you probably had parents, blah, blah, blah. Guys, this is my home. This was my childhood home. This was my childhood home right here. The rent at the time was $700 a month for a family of 3. All right, guys. So I need you guys to go ahead and understand. That was me right there. And I remember that bike. I wanted that bike from Walmart. I saw it. My mom saved up 3 months of her income just to be able to buy me that bike that cost probably like $100. All right, guys. That's where my motivation, that's where my drive freaking comes from. Now, guys, growing up, I remember being super insecure about myself, as you can see in these pictures, okay? Now, I was always labeled the shy kid who wore his brother's hand-me-down clothes and occasionally smelled bad due to the water getting cut off at our home. I sucked at everything, guys. I did, and part of it had to do with lack of confidence I had in myself. Throughout high school, I struggled with confidence my entire life. Guys, and this is the first lesson that I want you guys to take away from today, okay? Do not let your current situation dictate your future. If you let your current situation dictate your future, you're doomed to fail, all right? I need you guys to understand that. Now, for those of you that probably think, oh, Tabare, but you're probably really smart. Guys, I'm not smart at all, okay? Traditionally speaking, in the school system, I graduated high school with a 2.0 GPA, and I barely graduated, okay? I was in intensive reading. I barely passed my Algebra 1 EOC. Now, guys, at school, I never wanted to learn what the square root of 69 was, or that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I wanted to learn how to make freaking money, okay? And that's why a lot of you guys are here, because you want to learn how to make freaking money. Am I wrong, right? Now, guys, I want to go ahead. I want to ask you guys a question, because I was talking to a lot of you guys via DMs, and a lot of you guys have some messed up misconception when it comes to money. So, guys, do me a favor. In the chat, and I want to read some of it, I want you to go ahead and type in, what do you think about money? Do you think it's bad? Do you think rich people are greedy? Do you love money, right? What's your relationship with money, guys? Type it in the chat, and make sure, guys, because everyone's name is Tabare, just type in your name like Antonio, right? Jacob, whatever, and then just type in the actual answer. I want to know, guys, what is your relationship with money, guys? Type it in the chat. I want to see what this is all like. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see. We need money. Cannot survive without it. Good. Money helped me with my financial situation I'm facing every day. Good. It's a tool. Damon. Good. Not able to save. Got it. Patricia. Money is a car. Good. Money is what people need to survive, and I don't think good. Okay, good, guys. I want a better. Okay, good. Good. Bam, bam, bam. I make money. Good, guys. I freaking love this. Guys, why am I asking you guys these questions, right? You cannot, if your relationship is bad with money, if you think money is bad, if you think, oh my God, money is the root of all evil. I can't tell you guys how many times I've heard that propaganda. Money is the root of all evil. Guys, that is complete nonsense. That is complete BS, okay? If you think that money's bad, money will never come to you, right? So I need you guys in this call. Guys, it is okay to want money, okay? This is a safe environment. It is okay to want money. It is okay to go out and get after your goals and dreams. It is okay to go ahead and get rich. I need you guys to understand that, all right, guys? Money ain't everything, but without it, you have nothing. Damn, I like that. I like that. I want to gain financial freedom. Money's not everything. Good. I like this. Money ain't everything, but without it, good. Guys, so everyone on this call, right, so far from what I've seen, I know there's a lot of you guys, because we have a lot of people, and there's a lot of you guys that aren't typing in the chat, right, which makes me think, what is your relationship with money? You need to understand, guys, it's okay to want to have money, right? I grew up in a household where it was bad to make money. Money's greedy. Don't make money. Money's the root of all evil, right? Guys, if I would have kept that mentality, if I would have kept that paradigm, I would not be where I am today, okay? Now, I did what some of you guys did to learn about Airbnb, and I went down the rabbit hole of YouTube University and found my very first millionaire mentor. Guys, does anyone know who this guy is? This is Grant Cardone. Does anyone know who this guy is? Let me know in the chat. Good. I like it, guys. Okay, good. Now, guys, Grant made a post on Instagram. This was back in 2019 saying that he was hiring salespeople. So I immediately applied. I was like, this is my chance. This is the opportunity that I need to make it out the trenches. And guess what happened, guys? I got rejected. Okay. I applied a second time to work for my very first millionaire mentor. And guess what? I got rejected again. Now, guys, most people would have quit right there. And that's why most people aren't successful. On my third interview, I forced my stepdad, because I didn't have a vehicle at the time, I forced my stepdad to drive me 3 hours to Grant's office in Miami. I used to live in the other side of Florida, right? And guess what? I pulled up. They were shocked to see me. 17-year-old kid pulling up with a horrible suit. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, matching blue, pink, black, and brown. Guys, that goes to show you that I had no sense of freaking style. All right, guys? Now, they asked me, Tabare, we already said we're not looking to hire you. You're not a good fit. Come back when you have experience. And then I was like, well, I'm here. Let me talk. I just kept on being persistent. And they asked me, Tabare, why should we hire you? Hey, baby, why should we hire you? And I guess what I said, guys, I said, because if you don't, I'm going to keep on coming back. Okay. And that is, guys, when I found my first millionaire mentor, the guy that I used to watch on YouTube. Now I was with him in person. And that's where I learned a lot of the things that I'm going to be teaching you guys today. All right, guys. Now, ever since that moment, my life changed. Okay. I went from an administrative assistant making $13 an hour to the head of operations. And then eventually I joined the sales team. And guys, when I joined the sales team, that is when my life truly changed. I was 20 years old, guys, and I was closing deals. I was the youngest employee Grant Cardone ever hired. Okay, for those of you guys that don't know who Grant Cardone is, he has $4 billion worth of real estate under management. Okay, he's a big real estate guy, big sales guy, big marketing guy. And I was the youngest employee he ever hired. He gave me an opportunity. He gave me an opportunity, just like I'm going to give all of you guys an opportunity. He gave me an opportunity to better my life. I learned and I started dominating everyone. As you can see, guys, I was closing deals. I was making more money than my entire bloodline put together. All right, guys. Now, that is when I made my first ever big amount of money. Okay, I made $500,000 before I could even buy my first drink. I want you guys to imagine that. Imagine coming from nothing, okay, and making literally $420,000 by the time you're 20 years old. Isn't that crazy? A lot of you guys might think, oh my God, he made it. You're the best, blah, blah. Guys, that couldn't be further from the truth. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Because there was a problem. And this is probably what a lot of you guys are facing right now. Is I was trading my time for money. Now, guys, the money was great, but my health was taking a toll. And these are very intimate pictures that I'm sharing with you guys here. All right, guys, look, left picture, I was losing my hair. Right? Having acne all over my face, having bumps all over my neck. Guys, my health was going down the drain. My pockets, my money, health down the drain. So guys, you see, I believe that there are 3 freedoms that everyone should chase. Number 1, financial freedom. Number 2, time freedom. And number 3, location freedom. Now, yes, I had financial freedom. I was making $500,000 at 20 years old. But guess what I didn't have, guys? I didn't have time and I didn't have location freedom. right? Now, if you've been struggling, this is probably why. The rich don't work for money, guys. They make their money work for them. Now, guys, that is when I met my now business partner, Jerry Latona. Now, Jerry, when I met him, he actually was always messing around, playing basketball. He's actually in Europe right now. And I was like, yo, bro, what is it that you do? What do you do for a living, right? How are you able to go ahead and make so much money, but I never see you working? And that's when he introduced me to Airbnb. At first, guys, I had no idea what Airbnb was. He showed me what Airbnb was. I grabbed that piece of information and I was, you know what? I'm going to take this information just like my mentor taught me and I'm just going to run with it. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to run with it, right? I started getting a couple of properties and then I used my sales skills that I had at Grants and I was like, hey, look, bro, instead of competing in the same market, why don't we just combine forces and why don't we just take over the entire freaking world? And that's exactly what we did. We grew from literally 60 to 80, from 80 to let's say 150, from 150 to 270, and now we have over 300 plus properties. This is actually not accurate. We have over 300 properties now, and it's only been 2 years. Okay, now why am I showing you guys this? Because a lot of things could change if you're just willing to be coachable. If I would have taken that information when my first mentor was teaching me about, let's say, real estate, business, sales, marketing, and then if I would have taken the information when Jerry was teaching me about Airbnb, guess what? If I didn't apply it, I would have never been where I am today. I need you guys to understand that, all right, guys? So we discovered the hard way. Okay. Now, the hard way to get into real estate is where you save 25% down for a down payment. You need to have a 750 credit score. And this is probably the traditional way that a lot of you guys think how to get into real estate, right? You got to find the right mortgage. You have to find a good real estate agent. You have to make an offer. You have to get homeowners insurance, right? Your upfront cost would be $65,000 per property. And the time that it would take you, it would literally take you guys months to do. Then we discovered the easier way, which is the way that I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do this in today's call. And that is the Airbnb arbitrage way, which the easier way, guys, you can get started with less than 10,000, perfect credit not needed, no real estate agent needed. You don't need to own the property, and your upfront cost is anywhere from, let's say, 5 to 10 grand, and it takes you less than 30 days to get started. Now, guys, what is this easy way? Okay. Now, this easy way is called rental arbitrage, and it is the way of making passive income through real estate that you don't own. Yes, that's right. You can get into real estate without owning real estate. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to show you guys how. Now, what is rental arbitrage? Now, rental arbitrage is where you rent a property from a landlord and then you rent it out to other people for more money to make a profit. Okay. Example, you rent a house or apartment from a landlord. Then instead of living in it yourself, you rent it out to other people for a couple of days or weeks using a website like Airbnb. To the guest, it would be like staying in a hotel, but a house version. Now, number one, you're probably thinking this, Tabare, how do I afford this? How do I make money from this? Well, very simple, guys. You pay the landlord every month using the income from the home. So what you have to do, this is just like a 30,000 foot overview. We're going to get much more into detail. I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step in a little bit, but essentially overview, what you do is you design, you furnish, and you list the home on Airbnb. Guests will pay you per day that they stay. And as of 2023, the average daily rate for short-term rentals in the United States of America was approximately $278.19. You take the money that you make from the guest and you pay the rent and the utilities, and then the rest you keep as profit. Guys, understand this is what Walmart does, right? This is what Amazon does, right? You think Amazon makes the products? No, they are the middleman, right? All the money in life, guys, is by being the middle person, okay? You have to be the middleman. Why? Walmart, what do? They find people that have a product. They put it in the Walmart site and they sell it to their customers and they keep the profit. Same thing that we're doing, guys. Okay. This is what the wealthy do to make money, just so you guys understand. Now, guys, the number one question that most people ask when I tell them this business, and this is the number one question that I asked Jerry, I was like, yo, bro, why doesn't the landlord just do it themselves? And that is when I realized that landlords view real estate as passive investments. They want their rent paid monthly without dealing with guest communication, daily cleanings, or managing a team. Short-term rentals are a business, and with every business, guys, comes management, communication, and work. Landlords don't want that. They just want to rent out the property to a good tenant and get a monthly check every single month, which is great for us Airbnb hosts. Okay, now, let me go ahead. Do you believe, I'm getting some questions, guys. Let's see. Do you believe relationships play a bigger role than experience? Bro, they both do, right? Like they both do. I mean, it's like asking what's more important to Tabare, drinking water or eating food? It's the same. They're both important, you know? Relationships are crucial, but also experience is crucial. How do you get experience? By being on this call and implementing what I'm gonna teach you guys. It's that simple, guys. You guys don't need to go out there and get your own experience. Guys, learn from my experience. That's the best way to learn. That's the way that I learned. All right. Now, I just got a text, guys. So I do want to pause this, okay? Because normally I would get straight into it, but I do have a confession to make. I have a very, very special guest watching this class among all of you, and that is my 8-year-old little brother, Sebastian. Now, he always asks me, big bro, how are you so rich? How do you have so much money? So I sent him the link to today's class, and he is watching with you all, learning and taking notes, I hope. All right. So just for this class, guys, I'm going to make it very, very easy to follow. So much so that my little brother will be able to do this business. All right. Or at least understand the business. So how am I so rich, little bro? Well, let me tell you a story first. All right. Now I want you guys to meet Darren. Now, Darren always dreamed of making money in real estate. He wanted freedom, the ability to live life on his terms. But like many people, he thought real estate was only for the wealthy or those with tons of experience. For years, he let fear and lack of knowledge hold him back, stuck believing, I don't have the money to buy a property. I'll need years of experience to succeed. Real estate is too risky for someone like me, right? And then he had the aha moment. He discovered Airbnb arbitrage, a business model that allowed him to profit from real estate he doesn't even own or without having to use his own money. Darren learned that Airbnb arbitrage is a simple concept if you know the strategies. Number one, you rent a property from the landlord, just like a tenant, right? Number two, you list the property on Airbnb for short-term stays. And number three, the money you earn from guests is more than what you pay in rent, and then you keep the profit. Simple. Amazon does this, Walmart does this, every store you can could possibly imagine and name, they all do this, all right? At first, Darren was skeptical, but as he learned more and more, he discovered how this works step by step. And I'm going to show you guys 3 simple steps, and we're going to get into much bigger detail in a little bit. Step 1, secure funding. You need the funding to cover startup costs without dipping into your personal savings. Number 2, find properties in the right areas that are perfect for Airbnb. And step 3, approach landlords and offer them a deal that is literally irresistible and it benefits both of you. All right. Now, I want to introduce you guys to someone new. That is Miss Brenda. Now, Miss Brenda owns a Pilates studio and multiple investment properties. Okay. She is a landlord. She recently listed one of her properties on Zillow. Now, like most landlords, her main goals are number 1, consistent rent payments. And number 2, a tenant who takes good care of her property. All right. Now, guys, her first question when she's talking to Darren is going to be, will I get my rent on time? Her rent payments are her main source of income, so missed or delayed payments could disrupt her lifestyle. Her second question, will the tenant take care of my property? Her property is one of her biggest assets. She doesn't want it damaged or ruined when the tenant moves out due to it being poorly managed. Now, Darren meets Miss Brenda. When Darren approached Miss Brenda, he didn't just pitch his idea. He addressed these concerns directly using the 3 C's. He showed her how his business model would guarantee her peace of mind. And at first, Miss Brenda was obviously hesitant. She had never heard of this business model before, but after seeing Darren's professionalism and his clear plan, she realized that this was honestly a win-win situation. Darren would treat her property better than a regular tenant, and she would get paid on time every month, hassle-free. Now, this is Miss Brenda chilling at the beach, hassle-free. Now, guys, for Darren, this deal was life-changing. He set up the property on Airbnb and started hosting guests. Now, at the end of the first month, he paid Miss Brenda her rent, as promised. And after covering his expenses, Darren had $1,500 in profit, all from a property he did not even own, guys. All right? Now, for Miss Brenda, this was the easiest rental experience of her life. Her property was earning income, staying well maintained, and she didn't have to worry about the usual tenant headaches and is enjoying teaching her Pilates class stress-free. Now, guys, you need to understand the bigger picture because Darren didn't stop at just one property. He realized that Airbnb arbitrage wasn't just a way to make money, but it was a way to create freedom. He could repeat the process, scaling his business and renting more properties, hosting more guests, and building consistent monthly income. But guys, this story isn't just about Darren. It's about what's possible when you understand the opportunity behind Airbnb arbitrage and how people just like you are already using this strategy to create wealth. People like Dale and Zach, who secured $50,000 of funding. Zach, get over here real quick. He looks a little bit different because here he had long hair. Now he has short hair, okay? Now, guys, this is Zach. When I met him, he was literally on this class. He had no idea who I was, okay? We got him 50 grand of funding. He got 3 properties. They quit their job. Now he's my right-hand guy. He helps me because he's like, Tabare, I want to be able to, like, do what you do, right? I want to be able to help people, right? Because let me tell you guys a story. When I first jumped on a call with them, right, and they were considering partnering up with me, his girlfriend wanted to do it, and he was the skeptical one. He was like, no. Where were you working, Zach?
A factory packaging dog food. It was brutal.
Yeah, imagine, guys. Imagine working at, like, I know a lot of you guys working maybe at Starbucks, you know, whatever, Whole Foods, whatever. He was literally standing up all day packaging dog food. Could you use your phone? Could you use your phone? No, exactly. He couldn't even use his phone. It's like being I tell him, it's like, dude, it's like being in a prison. You can't do anything, right? And now he's freaking crushing it. Thank you, Zach. Bam. All right, good, guys. Now, let's go ahead and let me show you guys something else, okay? Because today's agenda, I'm going to show you the 3 lessons. Lesson number 1, how to get the funding. Lesson number 2, how to find a property that makes you money. And lesson number 3, the best thing, art of the deal, how to get a landlord to say yes to Airbnb. Now, bonus free gift, 30-minute Q&A at the very, very end, all right? Guys, you guys have a lot of questions. I'm going to answer all your guys' questions. Do not worry. I got you guys. That's what I'm here for. I will not leave this call until I answer everyone's questions. So do not worry if I'm missing some of them. Let's see. So are we taking care of the property? Yes. Sounds like you're saying you can get the property from 1 month free up front. Actually, Germani, great question. I just helped one of my students close a property that she got 20 days free rent. That's negotiations. That's part of lesson number 3. I'm going to show you guys how to do that, guys. So let's get into it. Now, today's agenda. Business funding. The magic question that a lot of you guys are probably thinking in your head, Tabare, how much money do I need? I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? My business partner, the guy who taught me how to do this business, he got started with no credit cards, no social security, and $12 in his bank account. Now, am I saying that all of you guys are going to be able to get started with $12 in your bank account? Absolutely not, okay? That guy worked his ass off. Okay, he was literally homeless at one point. He worked his butt off. Does that mean that you guys are going to do it? Absolutely not. Only some of you guys will do it. Okay, now why am I telling you guys this? Because if he did it, that means that you guys could do it as well. Now, I'm going to give you guys some conservative numbers. You need anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 in cash or credit to get started into the business. Why do I say 5 to 10K if my business partner did it with $12 in his account? Well, the more money you have, the easier it is. The less money you have, the harder it's going to be. All right. So I need you guys to understand that. Now, cost can change depending on the size of the property and also the location. If you get a property in Miami, obviously, guys, it's going to cost way more than if you get a property in Dallas, Texas. Okay, very self-explanatory. Now, you might be thinking, Tabare, why do I need the money? Well, here's what you need the money for. First month rent and security. Okay, whenever you're talking to a landlord, you got to pay the first month rent, furniture and home decor. Okay, supplies, sheets, and cleaning products, and photography and staging costs. Now, you guys have to think like a business owner. If you put $1 in, you want to be able to get $10 back. All right, that's very, very important. Now, the first thing I want to do, guys, is I want to show you guys and have you guys understand how a P&L works. Guys, out of curiosity, does anyone here know what a P&L is? Please let me know. Type in, like, if you guys know what a P&L is, type in, I know what it is. I want to know where you guys are at in terms of business expertise and business acumen. Type in yes. Will this call be recorded or no? Guard, yeah, it's not going to be recorded. It is a live class. It wouldn't be fair to the people if I just record this call. This is a gift for the people that are attending live, and the people that stay to the end, I'm going to hook them up with an even bigger gift. I do not know. No, I know what it is. Profit and loss. Germani, good. Okay, good. No. Okay, so far we got 3 no's, 1 yes. So, guys, I'm going to explain it to you guys. This is good, guys, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't know what P&L was. Now, P&L stands for profit and loss. Now, once your Airbnb is set up and running, you'll start earning money from your guests to cover these costs, which are the expenses. The remaining of the money, your guests, will be for profit. Let me give you guys a simple example, okay? Coca-Cola. I honestly don't know how much it costs them to make Coca-Cola. Let's keep basic numbers, simple numbers. Let's say they sell this can for $2, and let's say it costs them $1 to make. Their profit, if it costs them $1 to make, and they sell it for $2 to a customer, after they pay off their costs to make this, they're left with $1 profit. Does that make sense for you guys? Very, very simple, right? Same thing with a car, right? This Lamborghini costs $250,000. I promise you, it did not cost Lamborghini $250,000 to build this car. I promise you, I guarantee it. It probably cost them like 50 grand. but they sell it for 250 grand. Why? Because guess what? If they sell it for 250 grand, it costs them 50 grand. They're making $200,000 profit, which profit is a fancy word for saying the money they keep in their pocket. Make sense? Self-explanatory? Cool. That's the goal with Airbnb, guys. Okay. Now you might be thinking, Tabare, how in the world do I get this 5 to 10K? Well, a select few of you might have the cash. Now, if you have the cash or credit laying around, congratulations, you are part of the 1%. Okay. Believe it or not, guys, 76% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. So if you have, let's say 5 to 10 grand in the bank, and maybe you don't have it in the bank, maybe you have it in credit cards, congratulations, you are literally in the top 1%. This business will be so easy for you to get started. It would be stupid and it would be the biggest mistake of your life if you don't get into it. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and let me check shit. I have a question. What happens if we host a property on the Airbnb app and then the first month no one stays at your home? Well, that's why you need the right training. That's why you're on here, because some of you guys may have tried to do that in the past. Maybe some of you guys have a property right now, you put it on Airbnb, but because you don't know how to create the systems, the processes, how to manage, how to build a team, how to set up how to play to the Airbnb algorithm, guess what? You're not going to get any bookings. You need the knowledge, which that's what I'm going to teach you guys in the next 30 minutes, all the knowledge that you need. That way, when you do list that property, you will crush it. Thank you, Zach. Now, most of you, if you don't have the cash, don't worry. There's still a way to make this happen, guys. Do not let your current situation dictate your future. Remember, now, the way you can do this is by business credit freaking cards. All right. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking, oh my God, debt is bad. I don't want debt. Guys, Amazon, Apple, United States of America. Do you know what all these three entities have in common? They leverage debt. Okay. Debt is not going to kill you. Debt is only going to kill you if you grab debt and you go and buy Gucci, Louis Vuitton to flex on your broke friends to show them that you're not broke. That's the only way that debt's going to kill you. Right. But if you use debt the right way to invest into a business, to grow your skill set, to make more money, well, guess what? Now you're doing what Amazon, Apple, and USA and every big company does, which is you're leveraging debt, which is very important. Now, maybe some of you guys don't know what a business credit card is. Now, what is a business credit card? A card that your business will use to buy things like furniture or supplies. Now, guys, a business credit card lets you pay for things your business needs now and pay the money back later. It's like a personal credit card, but just for your business. Now, guys, why use a business credit card? Number one, it's going to give you fast access to cash. Okay. Maybe you don't have money in the bank. I know a lot of you guys told me like, Tabare, Zach was telling me we have a single mother of 3 kids, which I relate to you because I grew up with a single mother, right? I was raised by, damn, the soda spilled all over, guys. That's good, guys. Everything happens for a reason. Look at that. Look at that. The soda just spilled all over. Look at that, guys. Bam. All right, guys. Thank you, baby. So, like I was saying, I was raised by a single mother. I know what it's like. I know the situation, how stressful it is, how hard it can be. So, guys, business credit card is your literally lifeline. It is your safety net. It is your boat. It's going to help you tremendously. Guys, something I want to talk about as well. A lot of you guys maybe are depressed. A lot of you guys maybe are struggling. A lot of you guys are maybe dictating the bad things that happen into your life. Fuck up your life. I need you guys to understand one thing. Soda, I'm drenched in beautiful Coke Zero. Am I in a bad mood? No. Why? Because I know how to control my emotions. If that happened to a lot of you guys, maybe some of you guys would flip out. Guys, I need you to understand, if you cannot control the things that happen in life, but you can react and you can control to how you react to the things that happen in life. Very, very important. All right, guys. So second thing, higher credit limits. Now, unlike personal credit cards, business credit cards, they're going to give you higher limits. So maybe some of you guys might have credit cards that have like maybe 4, 5, 6 grand available. These credit cards that I'm talking about, that are business credit cards, will give you $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 because they know you're using it for a business, not for a personal. Now, third reason you want to go ahead and get the actual business credit card is it keeps your finances separate. Right? It keeps your personal and your business separate because the last thing you guys want is problems with the IRS. All right, guys. Now, you might be thinking, Tabare, how in the world do I get a business freaking credit card? 2 things you're going to need. Number 1, an LLC. Number 2, 680 plus credit score. Now, thank you, baby. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. An LLC, what is it? What in the world is an LLC? Every business needs an LLC. An LLC is basically, think of it like a piece of document that it will certify you as a business owner. So it's going to protect you. It's going to keep your personal and your business separate, right? And it's going to basically, in the eyes of the government, it's going to establish you as a real business. Okay. Now, how do you set up an LLC? Guys, I'll show you how to do it. It's very, very simple. Like literally you go to our website like Busy and you set up an LLC. You put in your details, boom, you're good to go. Very simple, guys. Now, the second thing you need is a 680 credit score. Now, I want to get a feel for the room, guys. Who here has, I want you to type in the chat, what's your credit score? Like, just be honest, guys. If it's bad, it's okay. My team can also help you build up your credit score. So type in the chat, guys, what is your credit score? I'm curious. Type in the chat right now, guys. Type in your name and then what's your credit score? I want to get a feel for the room, guys. 682, 747. 650, 650, 728, 750, 520. Okay, guys. So for all of you, right? I'm 17. I don't have one. That's okay. That's totally fine. 449, 550, 670, 590, no credit, 700. Guys, for anyone that put above a 6, let's say even 670 would pass, you're golden. It's so easy for our team to get you business funding. Like this is literally a no-brainer for you. Okay. Now, guys, I want to talk about something, right? Because this is very important. I want to talk about something, guys. A lot of people always ask, Tabare, why did you get into Airbnb? Because, guys, I'm friends with a lot of people. I'm friends with people that do coaching offers, people that do e-commerce, people that do copywriting, people that do every business you guys could imagine, guys. I know them. Why is Airbnb the number one, the best, right? Because, guys, Amazon, FBA, e-commerce, copywriting, SMMA, all of these business models, you have to trade your time for money. Airbnb arbitrage is the only business model that you put a little bit of work to set up the property. But once it's set up, guys, it pays you every single month on freaking clockwork. Now, guys, how in the world do I know this, right? How do I know this? Well, I know this, guys, because I actually do it. Right, as you can see, I'm going to share my tab. These are all the properties. These are bookings that I'm getting every single day, guys, with me literally, guys, not doing anything, not lifting a finger. 307, 249, 269, 296, 544, 510, 1,112, 338, 399, 666. Oh, it's a bad number. 328, 399. 323, 370. Guys, you guys could see on and on all of these bookings. Guys, am I working for this? No. Am I doing anything for this? Absolutely not, guys. That's why Airbnb is the best business model, because it allows you to go ahead and look at this one, 1,161. Guys, I remember I used to work at a fast food freaking joint. It used to take me 2 weeks to make $1,100. Okay, so I need you guys to go ahead and understand that this is why Airbnb is the freaking best business model in the world. All right, guys? So cool. Let's continue. All right, now let's get right into it. Guys, you have two options. I'm going to show you guys the old method and I'm going to show you guys the new method. Now, the old method is you try to apply yourself and hope and pray that the big banks will give you a high amount. The new method is you partner up. We actually have partners, right? Like you leverage my experience. I know some of you guys asked about experience. Guys, my goal is here. I'm going to treat you guys as my friends. Leverage my experience, leverage my connections, leverage my mistakes, right? Learn from my mistakes. I'm giving you guys everything on today's call because you're showing up on a Wednesday. Not everyone shows up, by the way. All right, so the new method, partner up with our partners at Flow Funding and leverage your expertise. Now, guys, I'm going to show you two people that had a pretty similar, I think they both had a 690 credit score, if I'm not mistaken. They're both 19 years old. One person tried to do it themselves. They got $5,500 on a credit card, which is pretty good, guys. It's not bad. I mean, getting $5,000 on a credit card is okay. It's good, right? It covers a couple things. Now, the other person that did the new method, similar history, credit profile, similar income, similar everything, like very similar profiles. Guess what? They got $75,000. How? One person was selfish. They were trying to figure it out themselves. Oh, no, I can do it. I don't need help. Guys, no one is successful by themselves. I am not successful by myself. I am not self-made. Now, when I say that, most of you guys think, oh, your mommy and daddy helped you. No. My mentors helped me. Okay. So I need you guys to understand, if I see far, it is because I stand on the shoulders of giants. I need you guys to understand that. All right. So guys, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay. Look at this. One person didn't want to ask for help. The other person was humble enough to ask for help. 5,000, 75,000. Look at the difference. Now, guys, normal prices for expert business people that get people funded All right, these businesses leverage their personal connections with bank relationship managers, which is like, think of it like having an insider source. Think of it like having your best friend, right? Your best friend, Stephanie, works at Chase Bank, and you can call her and be like, hey, Stephanie, I didn't get approved. Can you go in there and just give me a higher limit? That's pretty much what business experts do. They have relationships inside of the biggest banks, and they're able to get you a higher amount, okay? Now, how do they do this? How do they make money? Well, they charge $10,000, $15,000 upfront, and then they take 10 to 20% of whatever you get funded. So if you get funded $100,000, they'll charge you $10,000 from the actual credit card. So technically, you don't pay anything, which, by the way, guys, it's still worth it. Now, however, I told you guys in the beginning I was going to hook you guys up. So check this out, guys. This is my student hookup. The partnership that I have with Flow Funding allows me to not only give my students access to the best banks, Chase, Bank of America, American Express, but also we waive the initial fee. So we don't charge you anything, okay? Literally $0 for funding. My students only pay 10%. I hooked it up. I negotiated. This guy, he was trying to get me, no, I only charge 20. I was like, bro, help me out. These people are committed. I promise you they're going to refer you more business. Give them a good freaking deal. Now they're giving you guys 10%. So they don't charge you anything. Most companies charge you 10, 15, 20 grand up front. Then they charge you 10, 20%. They only charge you 10% whenever you get funded, $0 up front. So it's literally, guys, zero risk to them and to you. And guys, the best part is 0% interest. Now, these relationship managers know exactly what type of business we are trying to do, and they make sure to give my students 0 interest business credit cards for the first 12 to 18 months. Now, guys, for those of you that don't know what this means, right? This means that you don't have to worry about interest, right? How do credit cards make money? They charge you interest, right? That's how it works, right? So these cards, right, through our partners, they give you, through the big banks, Chase, American Express, Bank of America, whatever, they give you 0 interest for the first 12 months. So that means you have 12 months to build your business before you have to pay the card back. Guys, this cannot happen in Peru. I'm born in Peru. This cannot happen in Brazil. God knows it can't happen in Argentina or Colombia or Venezuela, any of these countries. This can only happen in the United States of America, right? Now, I do have some people in here that are from Dubai, right? Maybe you're in Dubai. Guys, it's super possible. Dubai also has great partnerships and great plans, so don't worry, right? But America has this thing going on where they don't care about your age. They don't care about how much money you make. All they really look at, guys, is your credit score, okay? So if you have that, my team at Flow Funding will show you how to get and acquire as much funding as humanly possible. Stay for the end. I'm going to give you 5 spots for you guys to go ahead. I can't give this deal to everyone. So I'm going to give 5 spots for the 5 lucky people who want to get this. All right. Now, you might be thinking, Tabare, I am young. Tabare, it doesn't make sense. Tabare, I'm a single mother. Tabare, I'm a single father. Does this actually work? Abso-freaking-lutely. This is Roxanne, single mother of 2 kids. She went from 0 properties to over 8 Airbnb properties. She's 21 years old, and she acquired $50,000 of business funding. This is Maya. She plays basketball. She's 22 years old. Very little income, right? She acquired $40,000 in business funding. This is Miggy, a.k.a. Miguel, right? He's got 9 properties at age 20. There's a typo. He's actually 20 years old. He got $70,000 in business funding. So guys, as you can see, as young as 20 years old, the age is 18. So as long as you're 18, you're good. I know there's a guy in here, which I do props to you, bro. You're like, I think we have 2 young people in here. A kid that's 17, and then my little brother who's 8. You guys, obviously, I'll show you guys how to get into the game. Don't worry. There's another way. If you don't have a good credit score, there is a way to get funding as well. I'll show you guys how to do this in a little bit. Don't worry. Now, guys, our students in the last year have received over $1 million in business funding just in 2024 alone. Now, we discussed the business funding. Now, let's discuss underwriting a deal. Now, guys, I want to stop real quick. I want to drink some soda, and I'm going to ask you guys, are you guys enjoying this class? Type in yes in the chat if you guys are enjoying this class. Let me know. Type in yes. And guys, do not worry. I'm going to answer everyone's questions in the very end. I got you guys. Do not worry. I got you. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. Good, good, good. All right, good, guys. I love it. I love it. You guys are enjoying your time. It's amazing. Now, guys, let me talk about underwriting. What is underwriting? Underwriting is a fancy word for meaning running the numbers, making sure the numbers work. Now, a lot of you guys might know who Jay-Z is, right? Jay-Z says this all the time. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So before you invest into anything, you have to understand the numbers. Now, underwriting in real estate is a real estate slang. So in layman terms, it means working out the numbers of a property before you invest so you know that you're getting yourself into. First principle to remember, location, location, location. Location is key to your success as an Airbnb host. Guys, I have a question for you guys. What do Airbnbs and gas stations have in common? Can anyone tell me? I want to know who wins this. Can anyone tell me, what do Airbnbs and gas stations have in common? I'm curious. Does anyone know? Let's see. Who's going to be the first person to get it? What do Airbnbs and gas stations have in common? Sadine got the first one. Let's go. Location, location. Yes, Sadine, you got it. You nailed it. Okay, location. Sadine, just for doing that, hit me up on Instagram. I'm gonna give you 1 month access to my software. That's gonna help you find the location. Hit me up. You just won that. 1 month free access to the software. Hit me up on IG. All right, cool. Boom. So guys, I'm gonna give away more. I'm gonna give away more things at the very end. So just stay. I love giving away and I love rewarding people. Guys, I love that. It's my favorite thing to do. All right, guys. Location. You wouldn't put a gas station where there are no cars flowing in, right? Well, just like you wouldn't put an Airbnb where there are a few people traveling to. Now, you might be asking yourself, Tabare, how in the world do I find a winning location? Well, the first thing you got to do, guys, there's something that when I got into the game wasn't really popular. Now it is very popular. It's called artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud. All of these different tools, you can literally go in there and do market research. Now, guys, instead of just showing you guys some boring freaking slides, let me do it with you guys. Let me show you guys how this freaking works, guys. Who else is delivering this much game on a freaking Wednesday? Here's the first step. You are a real estate expert. Give me the best locations to do Airbnb arbitrage in USA. Just like that, artificial intelligence, ChatGPT is going to tell us exactly 10 best cities to get into, right? Let's see. Number 1, San Antonio, Texas. If you live in San Antonio, Texas, congratulations. Knoxville, Tennessee, congratulations. Indianapolis, congratulations. Phoenix, Arizona, Glendale, Mesa, Peoria, congratulations. Tampa, Florida, congratulations. Dallas, Texas, congratulations. Greenville, congratulations. St. Louis, Missouri, congratulations. Augusta, Georgia, congratulations. North Carolina, right, congratulations. Where to avoid, right? These are very important. Seattle, do not go there. Chicago, do not go there. San Francisco, do not go there. Los Angeles, do not go there because obviously, I mean, Los Angeles is going through war right now, so you don't even want to go there. Los Angeles, not New York City. These are the 5 places you don't want to go. Now, if you live in any of these places, guys, do not let that stop you. Right, you could literally get started in the neighboring states. The beautiful thing about Airbnb, guys, is you can do this from anywhere. That's the best part. So, guys, some locations right there, right? There's hundreds and hundreds of locations. Now, let's go ahead and let's continue. Let's share this tab. So, once you understand the locations, okay, you got to find out why people visit there. So, you have to ask yourself, okay, why do people come, for example, Kissimmee, Florida? Why do people come to Kissimmee, Florida? Well, let's do some research. Disneyland is about 7 to 8 minutes away from Kissimmee, Florida. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, not Disneyland, Disney World. And Disney World is very popular, right? How many visitors does Disney World get? Exactly. There you go. Right now, guys, I'm going to show you guys the secret on how to underwrite a freaking deal. It's so easy, guys. Anyone could do it. Okay. Finding and underwriting a deal. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, like the Michael Jackson 5 song. It's that easy, guys. Number 1, Zillow. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to do this with you guys. I'm going to show you guys how freaking easy this is, guys. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you guys some free game. I hope you guys are liking this. We're going to find this. We're going to find an area. Let's type in Kissimmee, Florida. All right, let's just do Kissimmee, Florida, for example. All right, now I have a lot of properties in Kissimmee, so let's do Kissimmee. Now we're gonna scroll. We're gonna go on Zillow.com, guys. Now, for those of you that don't know what Zillow.com is, this is where landlords go or real estate agents go to list their property to find someone to live there. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Zillow.com and you're gonna toggle this. We're not looking for sale. We're doing arbitrage. We want to look for rent. Once we find for rent, you're going to scroll down and you're going to find a property that you think might look good for Airbnb. Let's take a look at, let's keep on looking. I want to try to find a winner, guys. Let's find a winner. Maybe you guys could get this property. Oh, let's see. This is a winner. This is a winner. Look at this one. This might be a winner. Okay. 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 I like this. I like this. Now, something to keep in consideration, guys. HOA, homeowner associations. You want to stay away from that. Just to let you guys know. Let me see. I'm trying to find a really good one for you guys. Let's see. Let's see how this one looks. This one looks nice. Okay. A little bit old for my liking, but let's see. Let's keep on looking. Let's keep on looking. I want to find a winner, guys. I want to see if I can nail one first go. Let's see. Ooh, I like this one way more. This one looks nice. Guys, okay. First step, find the property on Zillow. I like it. I see this one, 2,100 monthly rent. Not bad. Pretty good. Now, there is the mistake that people make. People go in here and they're like, you know what? Let's get into the property. 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 Guys, don't ever get into the property without running numbers. And here's how you run numbers. Very, very simple. So the first website is you're going to go to Zillow. Now, what do you want to do in Zillow, guys? You want to find the property. You want to find the actual good property. Once you find the property, you're going to grab this address and you're going to copy it and you're going to paste it in the second site. Now, guys, take a screenshot of this because it's very important. I want you guys to understand this. 3 softwares you need. Simple. Zillow, AirDNA, BNB Flow. That's it. Simple, guys. Simple. So now we're going to go in here. Let's go to AirDNA. Okay, so now we're in AirDNA. Now it's airdna.co. Airdna.co is basically will give you much more detail when it comes to putting that property as an Airbnb. So we're going to go in here. We're going to copy and paste the address that we found on Zillow. And boom, we found it. Okay, so we found the property. As you can see, it's the same property we found on Zillow. Now, here's what we want to look for. We want to update the bed and bath count. Is it a 3-bedroom, 2-bath? It indeed is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it can fit up to 6 people. Amazing. So now we can do some math. Now we can go ahead and we can analyze this. Okay, now we're going to open up the third and final software because remember, it's ABC, 1, 2, 3. It's super easy to analyze and underwrite a property. Once you go to Zillow, you get the property. Then you go to AirDNA, you get these 2 numbers. It might look a lot of information. Oh my God, it's overwhelming, guys. No, it's not. It's easy. I'm going to show you guys. Find 2 numbers, occupancy and ADR. What does ADR stand for? Average daily rate. When you go stay at a Hilton or a Marriott, right, you pay per night. Same thing with Airbnb. So this website is telling me that this property goes for approximately $140 per night. Now let's do some math. So we're going to open up BNB Flow. Now guys, BNB Flow is my software company. It will show you guys how to do everything. We spent hundreds of thousands of dollars developing this and making this the best thing possible. I'm going to show you guys some things. Once you have a cleaner, you can literally go in here and we show exactly how to clean a property. Furnishing standard, if you want to order something for your Airbnb property, but you don't know where to buy it, let's say you need a dining chair, you literally click suggest a product and it'll take you to the exact dining chair set that we buy, right? So that's pretty cool, right? It'll take you to the exact website where we buy everything. Now, guys, this software could do so much. I can spend 2 hours talking to you guys about it. The most important thing is the BNB calculator. So you're going to copy the address here. Okay, this is important, right? Why do we want to find the address? Because this is the address that we're going to be using to analyze the deal. So let me go ahead and let me show you guys how to do this. Give me 1 second. Bam, bam, bam. We're going to grab it and we're going to paste it. Okay, so the address is 4640 Saint. What is it? Sandhurst. 4640 Sandhurst. Boom, I found it, guys. All right, there we go. So we have the address. We're going to update the bed count. So 3 bedrooms, right? 2 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, okay? And it can fit up to 6 guests, right? Cool. Does it have a pool? It does not have a pool. We're going to click on search in Zillow. Now, once you search it, it's going to give you a bunch of data, okay? Here's what you want to do. You want to go ahead and delete it because we're going to put our own information in here, right? So what they're looking for in rent, they're looking for about $2,100, right? So let's put $2,100 in here. So where they ask for first and last month, we're going to put $2,100 times 2 equals $4,200. Okay, simple. First month and last month. Security deposit, guys, that's negotiable. Let's just say in this case, they want $1,000. Okay, let's say we negotiate it down to $1,000. Furnishing costs for, let's say it's a 3-bedroom. Let's say it's going to run us about, let's say $6,000. Okay, cool. So your total investment is about $11,000 to get into this specific property. Now let's go ahead and let's do some math. 2,100 utilities. Let's say it's going to be 150. Insurance, property taxes, good. Maintenance, good. Property management, good. Okay, good. Your monthly expense is going to be $2,250. Now, here's the best part. Remember those two numbers that we got from over here, guys? Remember these two numbers, the occupancy and the ADR? We're going to copy these numbers inside of BNB Flow. So we're going to go in here, right? And the average ADR is 200. What was it? 200. Oh, I'm sorry, 140. It was 140. Okay. And the occupancy rate was about a 63%. That's not bad, guys. That's not bad at all. So as you can see, oh, it looks like we found a winner. Guys, we found a freaking winner. Guys, it takes skill to find a winner, but we found a freaking winner. Look at this. BNB Flow approved. Now, what does this mean, guys? Okay. This means that this property will cash flow us money and it will make us money. Okay, pretty simple. So look at that, guys. We found a winner. So if you're looking to get a property, this is one great to reach out to and negotiate. Okay, so guys, it's literally that easy. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Does that make sense? Cool. Yep. Awesome. Bam. Good, guys. All right, cool. Now let's go ahead and let's just skip through all this because we just did all that. Now let's get into the art of the deal, guys. This is important. I want to ask you guys a question. Do you feel like this when talking to strangers? Who in the world, who in this chat feels like this when it comes to talking to strangers? Let me know. Type it in the chat if you feel like this talking to strangers. I'll do that. We're turning on the lights. All right, good. Guys, good. I need you guys to understand sales equals life, okay? Now, here is the magic sales framework to persuading landlords. This is exactly what we're going to be covering about. So let's talk about the 3 C's. Now, 3 C's, these are methods, right? Think of it like formulas, okay? I want you to apply these formulas into your life. That way you can get really good at sales, really good at communication, guys, because all sales is communication. Your ability to communicate and persuade someone, could be your partner, could be your boss, could be your employee, could be the landlord, could be whoever, right? Sales is life. Now, let's talk about the 3 C's. Number 1 is clarity. You have to go ahead and speak clearly, okay? I used to have a speech impediment issue, meaning I was not able to enunciate my words growing up. I stuttered, I couldn't talk, I was very shy. How did I fix that? The way that I fixed that, guys, is by speaking freaking clearly. Now, the second thing is conviction, okay? Now, guys, how do you fix conviction, okay? You need to have conviction. If you don't believe in what you're saying, guess what? No one else is going to believe in what you're saying. How many times, I can't tell you how many times I've met people and they say, oh yeah, I can do this, but you can hear that they don't have conviction. They don't believe in themselves, right? And immediately you stop listening to them, right? So guys, same thing goes in business, right? If you want people to listen to you and trust you and do business with you, you need to believe what you're talking about. And the third thing comes confidence, guys. Confidence. You need to be confident in the way you do things. Now, where do you get confidence from? It comes from competence. And how do you get competence? By training, by working hard, by putting in the work. If you're lazy and you sit around and you get your ass beaten in FIFA every day, like a buddy of mine that loses a game of FIFA every time he plays, then obviously you're going to lose self-confidence. You have to win. Winning gives you confidence. And it doesn't have to be a big win. It could be a small win, like doing your bed in the morning or going for a walk, or let's say doing push-ups or whatever it could be. Just stack your life with little wins, guys. That's going to build confidence. All right. Now, I want you guys to understand the washing machine analogy, okay? Growing up, guys, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know if I was loud, if I was quiet, if I was shy, and the way I walked, the way I talked, the way I communicate. I didn't know anything about me, guys. So what I did is I discovered something called the washer machine method, where think of it like a washing machine, right? What do you do in a washing machine? You grab different pieces of clothing and you put it into the washing machine, and the washer goes like this and it washes it for you, right? So I basically saw people that I admired and that I looked up to, or maybe that I liked their traits. And what I did is I grabbed their attributes and I put them all into a washing machine. For example, Tony Stark, I like the way he was very smooth, right? Let's say I used to like this magician, Chris Angel. I like the way he did magic and the way he presented himself. And I was like, oh, I like that. Let me steal that. So imagine all these attributes. I grabbed them because I was a lost kid. I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. So I just grabbed these attributes. I put them into a washing machine, turn on the washing machine. It would wash all of these different, how people act, how people talk, how people think, all these different attributes, and it combines them into one shirt. Then I grab the shirt, put it in the dryer, obviously it dries up, and then I wear the shirt, and then I become those things. That is the washing machine analogy. If you take one thing from today, is that, guys, if you were born shy person, that doesn't mean that you're shy. If you were born a super loud and obnoxious person, that doesn't mean that you're loud and obnoxious. You are the creator of your own life. If you want to go out there and basically reinvent yourself, you can do it. Guys, I reinvented myself multiple times. The version you are seeing me right now is not Tabare V1. It's not the Tabare that I was raised by my family and I grew up and I just let life go by. This is a Tabare that went through a lot of work, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of pain, a lot of dedication, a lot of long hours, a lot of sleepless nights, right? And it's the version probably 150. Right, that you're watching 105th version of Tabare. Okay, so I need you guys to understand, don't let your present dictate your future. Now let's talk about handling objections. You're going to get objections, right? Maybe you're going to get objections in your personal life. Maybe you're going to get objections in business, but you're going to face objections, right? For example, right, my beautiful girlfriend that you guys see all over my social media, one of the reasons I like her so much is because she rejected me, right? She gave me an objection. She was like, hey, I don't like you, right? Isn't that right, baby? Didn't you say you don't like me? Yeah. Exactly. She was like, I don't like you. And I was like, oh man. That means I have to go ahead and I have to get her now. I want to get her. Like, it made me love her even more, right? So guys, you need to understand that you're going to get objections in your life, in business, in personal, and everything you do. Now, how do you handle objections? Now, for this specific case, I'm not going to show you how I handled the objection from my beautiful lady, but I'm going to show you how to handle an objection from landlords, okay? So guys, there's going to be 3 types of objections from landlords, right? Number 1, party objection. Number 2, stranger objection. Number 3, wear and tear. What do these objections sound like? Well, John, Tabare, I don't really want to do Airbnb in this property because I don't want strangers coming into my property. That's an objection. Oh, well, Tabare, I don't want to give you my property because, I heard that Airbnb attracts a lot of parties and I don't want parties in my house. That's an objection. Tabare, I don't want people coming in. I don't want them to do wear and tear and break my furniture and break my walls. And I just don't want to deal with that. That's an objection. Now, are you going to let objections stop you? Right? If I let objections stop me, I wouldn't be where I am today. So no, you have to persevere past your objections. So I'm going to show you guys how to maneuver objections so they fly out the window. Very simple, guys. We have 15 more minutes. Stay with me to the very end. I'm going to give a lot of value for you guys. I'm saving my best thing for last. All right, guys. Now, first thing you got to do, you don't just say, oh, but. No, you're going to get shut down. There is a method to the madness. There is a system on how you do this. Just like Coca-Cola has a secret recipe on how to make Coca-Cola. Well, great. We have a secret recipe on how to handle objections. And here's the formula. First step, acknowledge. For example, let's say, Miss Brenda gives us the objection. What if your guest throws a party at the property? Instead of saying, but, that won't happen. No, this is what you say. You acknowledge her. You make her feel heard. I understand, Miss Brenda, your biggest worry is ensuring that your guests aren't throwing parties at your property, correct? And then you isolate it. Step number 2, isolate the objection, right? Besides the concern of parties at your property, is there anything else that concerns you about giving me your property? Then you go for the close. So 3-step formula, right? Acknowledge, isolate, close. Got it. So Miss Brenda, I want you to know that we have a special device that tracks noise levels throughout the entire house. So before the house can get too loud, we will be able to shut any incidents down. Because look, at the end of the day, I run a business, so I can't have noise complaints from neighbors and bad reviews on the property. So you can be rest assured that will not happen. You see how smooth that is, guys? You see how smooth? And guys, here's of me literally going for the closing. I believe we're closing like 40 units in this one conversation, using the same strategy that I just taught you guys. And you guys can go on my Instagram and check it out yourself. Same strategies, closed it live in person. All right, boom. And look at this, guys. We had one booking. Average daily rate, the nightly rate was $405. They booked for 27 nights. We made $14,000 off one deal. Guys, you know how hard it is to make $14,000 working a normal job? Like it's hard. That's like 6 months of work, guys. We made that in literally one phone call. All right, guys. Now, negotiations. Let's show you how to negotiate. Who here wants to know how to negotiate, right? In life, it is said that you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. So I'm going to show you guys how to go ahead and how to negotiate. Number 1, give value. Okay, if you have no value to give, you have no leverage, right? Why do you guys think I'm giving you guys so much sauce that people charge tens of thousands of dollars? Why? Because I'm giving you guys value, because at the end of this call, I want 5 partners to partner up with. I want to expand my business. And I need 5 partners that I can take under my wing, teach them the business, and basically have them go ahead and partner up with me, right? So I'm giving you value before I do that. Second thing, magic of urgency. Guys, I know so many people that operate with so much free time. Oh, like, oh my God, I have so much time in the world. Everything is going to happen, this, that, and that, right? So I need you guys to understand, okay? We can all die tomorrow. Nothing in life is guaranteed. Do not delay. I was talking to this one guy. And he was basically saying, oh, well, I got to pray about it. And I was, dude, what do you got to pray about? I was like, oh, well, God's going to tell me what to do. Bro, God already gave you the life. God already gave you the freaking time. Like, you got to go after your goals and dreams. A lot of people operate like they have 70 years of life, guys. I have a friend. I had a lady. I think she was like 50 years old. She used to clean this building that I used to work at. She died in COVID. She had so much joy, right? So much joy. She was super nice, she was a mother, right? And I remember she was making plans like, oh, eventually when I retire, I'm going to go travel the world. And I was like, damn, that's such a good goal. Then I went into work the next week and boom, she died. And guess what, guys? Her goals, her dreams died with her. Why? Because she had no urgency. She was thinking that her time she has till she's 80, 90 years old, which that's not the case, guys. And I'm sorry, she wasn't 50. She was literally in her early 40s. So I need you guys to imagine, guys, do not operate with, oh, tomorrow. Guys, I'm Spanish, right? I can say this, right? Latinos. I don't know. Do I have any Latinos in the chat? Bro, Latinos freaking always delay things. They always want to push everything to tomorrow. Mañana, tomorrow. I'm like, bro, tomorrow's not guaranteed. Do things now. Stop pushing yourself and your life tomorrow. Guys, I don't know why. And these are my people. Spanish people always fucking get lazy. They get lazy. They think in scarcity. They get lazy. They push things off, right? I need you guys to understand that, okay? So do not operate like you have all your life. Because, guys, we can all die. We have a lot of people on this call. We have a couple hundred of you guys. I promise you guys, I would say at least 10 of you guys that are on this call, you won't make it to 2026. Just as statistics, guys. It's just as statistics. It's numbers. So I need you guys to understand the time to take action is right now, guys. It's not tomorrow. It's not the next day. It's right now. Okay, cool. Magic of reciprocity. Guys, if you want others to do well to you, you have to give to others, right? When I do business, I go into business and I make sure that it's a win-win situation. It's always a win-win situation, right? Like I had a deal, right? I had a deal that this person wanted to back out of. I had a contract with them. I didn't have to let them back out of it. I could have been a dickhead and be like, no, you got to pay me the full amount. But guess what I did? I let them back out of it. Why? Because I don't want business to just be a me win. I want business to be everyone wins. Guys, have an mode of abundance. You got to think big. Most people think in small. Oh, if I have success, I can't teach people how to be successful because then they're going to steal my success. Guys, that's bullshit. That's a limiting thinking. That's a limiting mentality. So number 1, give value. Number 2, magic of reciprocity. Do the golden rule, guys, right? The golden rule. Everyone knows the golden rule. Do to others how you would want done to you. Magic of urgency. Don't push things off to tomorrow. Take action now. Follow up relentlessly. All right. The secret on how I got my beautiful girlfriend is because I followed up with her. She told me, no, I don't like you. I don't want to be with you. Bam, followed up. Hey, I know you don't want to be with me. Hey, I'm eating sushi. You want to come with me? Bam. Boom. Got the deal. Follow up relentlessly, guys. All right. And I do this not just in my personal life, guys. I do this in business. I do this with friends. Like my friend, I beat him like 9 times in FIFA. I beat him. Why? Because I'm relentless. He was like, oh, bro, your controller. It's your controller. Your controller is, you're cheating because your controller is better. I said, okay, let's swap controllers, and I still beat him. Follow up relentlessly, guys. Now, here's the email outreach template. I'm not going to go too much into it, but you guys could go ahead and copy this template and reach out to landlords without having to talk to them on the phone. So just take a screenshot of this. Bam, 3, 2, 1, good to go. And then here's the second one. 3, 2, 1. Here's an email outreach template. That way, instead of you guys having to call them, if you guys like talking to me, I love talking to people. If you guys like talking to people, just pick up your phone, call them, close the deal. But a lot of you guys, maybe sometimes you don't like talking to people. You're shy, you're nervous. You can use this template and it'll help you close the deal for you via text. All right, guys. Now, we covered the 3 C's, handling objection, negotiations. Now, guys, you're probably thinking, Tabare, this is all cool, technical stuff, but has this actually worked? Has this actually worked for anyone besides yourself? Guys, there's 2 sisters, Zoe and Mia, okay? My second student ever to go ahead and kind of partner up with me on deals. Guys, they have 4 properties and they're 18 years of age. Okay, I need you guys to understand that. 18-year-old sisters, 4 Airbnb properties, spent $15K getting 4 units, already making $6 grand a month. Sam Chen, 22 years old, 2 Airbnb properties, spent 10,000 getting 4 units, already making $4,000 a month. Eric, right? I don't just work with young people. I also work with people that are older. Eric actually bought a coaching program in the past. He got 0 results. He was very hesitant to go ahead and get started with me, right? He gave me an opportunity. I was like, hey, bro, give me 1% vote of confidence. I will earn the other 99%. He joined my mentorship after getting ripped off of the other one. And guess what happened? He got his first Airbnb property. Now he has 4. This is actually not updated. He has 4 properties now, guys. Okay, bam. Okay, guys, Pranav, buttery smooth from Canada, 22 years old, spent $7,500 to go ahead and kind of partner up with me. Now he's already making over, it's not 20 grand, guys. He's making $40,000. I got to update these slides, guys, because the last time I did this was 2 months ago. He's making over $40,000 now, guys. Now, I want to go ahead and I want to kind of dive a little bit deeper in Pranav because this is important, guys, because this is maybe where a lot of you guys are at. You guys see Pranav. You guys see that beautiful smile with veneers, that nice watch, the nice pictures on a yacht. But what you guys don't see is who he was before he met me, okay? This is what most people don't see. This is the journey of Pranav. You guys could see from our first coaching call all the way to our 6th coaching call how much he changed. You guys could see from the first coaching call, oh my God, like no confidence, no conviction. He was lost in life, didn't know where to go. 2nd coaching call, he had an idea. 3rd coaching call, life got bright. He was like in the dark. He was in the hole, and then life just got bright again. And then 4th coaching call, look at him cheesing. And then 5th coaching call, he's cheesing even harder, guys. Every single call that we do, he just starts smiling more and more. Why? Because, guys, with the right knowledge, your life will change. Now, guys, knowledge isn't power. Knowledge is potential power. Look what it did for Pranav. Someone that was lost, didn't know what to do. When I met him, guys, he was barely making $1,000 a month. Barely. Making no money, guys. 0 money. And now he's making over $40,000 a month. I want you guys to understand that, all right? You guys could literally see, guys, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, and emotions doesn't lie. You guys can see from the 1st coaching call to the 7th coaching call, right? Before coaching, after coaching. Look at the clarity. Look at the smile. Look at the style. Look at this, guys. This makes me so happy. More than any piece of property, any piece of fucking car, any piece of like expensive equipment or cameras, any trip. This is what makes me happy, guys. Helping other people. All right, guys, I need you guys to understand that. So, guys, you now can business funding, underwriting your deal, and the art of the deal. Now, let me ask you guys this, because now we're getting into the really good stuff, okay? Can you see how using business funding to make money from properties you don't own can give you the freedom that you want? Type in yes in the chat, guys. Type in yes in the chat. I want to see all the yeses in the chat. I feel like typing out right now. Are you confident that you can start this business and actually see results? Type in yes in the chat. Can you see how using the rental arbitrage system can 2x, 3x, or even 4x your income? Type in yes in the chat. Would you say that your time on this workshop was worth the $50,000 investment you made earlier, the hypothetical investment you made, right? Type in yes in the chat. In short, can you see why Airbnb arbitrage is a business worth starting? Type in yes in the chat, guys. I want to see you guys, all right? I want to see you guys. And how this business may be the bridge between where you are now and where you want to go, okay, guys, because it has been for me. I went from a super depressed kid, literally got kicked out of home after home, family filed bankruptcy, foreclosures, got evicted multiple times, to living my dream life, living in a $2 million apartment, having my dream cars, having my dream girlfriend, having everything, guys. And guys, this is no accident. This is not luck. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Guys, a lot of people that came from the same position that I am are still stuck down there. Okay, why? Because they didn't put in the work. There's a saying, guys, that I want you guys to really understand. Everyone wants to go to heaven, but no one's willing to die. In order to go to heaven, you have to die. And I realized that when I was 17 years old, and I was like, damn, if I want to go to heaven, I got to level myself up. I got to die. Most people aren't willing to do that. And guys, let's be real quick. I want to be really real. This might get me canceled, but I want to be real with you guys. Even if we had a full day together instead of just these 60 minutes, it would be hard, almost impossible to give you all that we have the ability to give you. No matter how good I am, or anyone is for that matter, one 60-minute presentation can't fully change your life. It can definitely help you, but it can't give you everything you need. Guys, you will need so much more. I know I did. And while everything I've given you today is extremely valuable, it is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, guys, if you like what I've shared with you so far, you're going to love what I have for you next. Now, you see, before doing this presentation today, I was faced with one of two choices, okay? But my first choice was part ways with you and hope that you will be an action taker and figure it out on your own. My second choice is I can take more of an active role in your success, guiding you along the way. Now, this would create a win-win opportunity because I can ensure that you get success as an Airbnb host, and then we can go ahead and partner up on big deals later in the future. So it's a win-win scenario. Now, guys, I choose the second option. Now, this is the result of working multiple hours a day for years and everything I've learned to generate over $1 million per year on the Airbnb platform. Now, and everything I know about making money from homes that I rent out. Guys, I want you guys to look at the view. Guys, every time that this is normal to me, but sometimes I remember like, damn, I am truly living the life that my little version, the little me, the little Tabare would literally faint if he saw. Like, guys, I can see all of Miami from my balcony. I need you guys to understand that. If you would have told me when I was 15 years old that I would be living in a $2 million apartment at 23 years old, I would be like, there's no way. I would be like, oh my God, did I win the lottery? That's what I would have said, right? Why? Right? Why, guys? Because it's so far from what I was known. And the goal of this class is to open your thinking, expand your thinking, and show you guys that if you want something, you can make it happen. So guys, I'm going to ask you guys a question. What if I had the tools, the strategies, and systems at my disposal to stack the deck in your favor and make failure almost impossible? If I had an option like that for you, would you like to hear more about it and what it could do for you? Type in yes in the chat, guys. Type in yes. Type in yes in the chat. I think there's like a 40-second delay, guys, but type in yes in the chat. Okay, good. They're coming in. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. So, guys, I'm going to hook you guys up. Disclaimer. This is not for everyone, okay? I am very, very selective on who I work with because my reputation depends on it, okay? My success rate is very, very high because my vetting process is very, very strict, okay, guys? Now, that's why we created, me and my partner, Jerry, created BNB Flow. Now, this is specifically for those who are Group B action takers and want help and are ready to get started and make it happen no matter what. Are done making tired of excuses. I'm looking for people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now, how do you freaking know if you need help? You have to ask yourself, do you have a clear plan for finding and acquiring profitable Airbnb properties, even with limited funds or credit? Probably not. Have you established a system to manage day-to-day operations efficiently, including cleaning, maintenance, and guest communication? Probably not. Do you have a strategy for optimizing your Airbnb listing to attract more guests and increase bookings? Probably not. Do you have a strategy for consistently providing exceptional guest experience to maintain high ratings? Probably not. Do you have a network of other Airbnb hosts or mentors to turn to for advice and support? Probably not. If you don't have these things, then the answer is to work with someone who does, guys. Now, guys, at this point right now, you have two choices, okay? You could keep doing what you're doing, jump from webinar to webinar, from free class to free class, from podcast to podcast, and you're just going to get more and more confused. Right? Or if you believe that running your own profitable Airbnb business is the answer to quitting your draining 9-to-5 and generating passive income and living life on your terms, then you need to learn from a mentor. Guys, I said this over and over again, and I'll keep on saying over and over again. If I see far, it is because I stand on the shoulders of giants. Okay, you need a mentor. This is Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world. Okay, he says it's good to learn from your mistakes, but it's better to learn from other people's mistakes. Okay, now how to choose someone to help you? Have they been able to scale with multiple properties or just succeeded with 1 or 2 listings? Are their students getting results? Do they have results in a non-Airbnb coaching business? Has their method been working for a long time, or did they just start in the last couple of weeks or last couple of months? Guys, I get hate on a lot on the internet. Oh, yeah, but your students, you helped them. They got it already. They had money. They didn't have money. Guys, I can't tell you how many. There's more excuses in the world than there's anything else. Guys, so what I did is I took in a kid, Jacob, and I documented in 30 days. I took him from zero to getting his very first property on Airbnb, and I documented the entire process live. That way, any hater could go in here and watch and could see me doing it with him from setting up the business all the way to getting his first property. Now, guys, I also did the same thing for Dayla and Zach. I did the same thing for Maya, for Sam, for Roxanne, for Zoe, for Mia, for Miguel, for Eric, for Pranav. And I also did it for Maya. Guys, Maya is a college student, right? She has 4 Airbnb properties, right? She got $25,000 in funding, already making $8,000 a month. Genesis and Roberto, power couple, 3 Airbnb properties, $50,000 in funding, already making $6,000 a month. Josue, from PR, Puerto Rico, aka Bad Bunny. Worked at Walmart, 6 Airbnb properties, $60,000 in funding, already making $10,000 a month. The next slide, guys, will include all the information for this web class exclusive offer. Now, guys, we're restricting this to only 15 slots because I know this. Out of the 15 slots, I'm only going to choose 5, right? There's going to be 15 slots for you guys to apply. Out of those 15, I'm only going to vet and choose 5 people that I actually believe I can help them get their first property, and we can actually partner up and do big things together. Okay, why? My success is dependent on your success. So guys, I've set aside spots on my team's calendar to speak to you about launching your Airbnb business in 30 days or less. Now guys, these calls are 100% free and there is no obligation to buy anything from us. We're going to create a customized plan based on where you are now in your journey so you can be successful as an Airbnb host. Here's what we're going to cover on the call. Understanding your current situation. Everyone is different. We got to figure out where you're at. Second thing, we're going to clarify your Airbnb business goals. Third thing, we're going to identify your biggest challenges and your biggest bottlenecks you're currently having in your life. Fourth, we're going to outline a customized plan for your current situation. Fifth, if it makes sense to work together and we like you and you like us, we will explain to you how we can help you. Now, guys, here's our approach to education. Number one, people don't have business problems. They have personal problems that manifest into business. First thing we're going to do is we're going to fix your mindset. We're going to work 1 to 2 weeks teaching you how to think like an entrepreneur, how to get rid of limiting beliefs. People don't need to learn things. People need to unlearn things. And that's what we're going to spend about 1 to 2 weeks focusing on. Once you pass that level, you go to level 2. And that's what we're going to talk about, building the pillars for this business, understanding the business. I live on the 50th floor of my apartment. I live on the 45th floor of my apartment. Now, this apartment building needs structure, needs foundation. If this apartment building did not have good foundation, the whole building would fall over. Same thing with your business, same thing with your life. So the second thing, once you get rid of all the limiting beliefs and you get to this phase 2, then we're going to teach you how to set up your LLC, how to acquire business funding, how to invest your money, how to create your website, how to create your company name, how to create your logo, everything you can imagine when it comes to building the strong structure. Then, once you pass that level, we're going to teach you everything you need to know about how to negotiate, how to close deals. Guys, I've closed over $11 million over the phone. The biggest skill that I've learned is sales. And the beautiful thing is that 60% of Airbnb is your ability to negotiate and close a deal and actually do sales. So we're going to go heavy on this for about a month, teach you everything you need to know about how to get landlords to say yes. Because I promise you guys, if we're competing for the same property, I have tricks up my sleeves that I can get the same property for a way bigger discount. Okay, why? It's all sales. All right, it's all part of the game. Once you master that level, you get up a level. You get level 4. That's operations and systems. We're going to teach you how to work on the business, not in the business. Guys, I spend literally less than 3 hours a week on my Airbnb business. Why? Because I built an amazing team. They do majority of the work. That way I can focus on what I'm truly passionate about, which is building and expanding and growing and helping more people, right? The only way I can grow my portfolio, guys, is by helping you guys. That is the only way, and that is the truth, all right? I can't do this by myself, guys. It's impossible, right? And then once you pass that level, we're going to teach you how to scale, right? How do you scale the right way? How do you go from 1 property to 3, from 3 to 5, from 5 to 10, from 10 to 15, from 15 to 20, and go and et cetera, et cetera. The sky is the limit. Now, guys, my fee is not cheap, but the good news is you only need 1 profitable property to cover the costs. Now, on top of that, guys, I never, ever, ever let money or credit or anything get in the way of us doing business. If I genuinely think that I can help you guys, I will make it work for you. We have payment plan, we have payment assistance, we have scholarships, you name it, guys. I will help you guys out. That's not an issue. So you might be asking yourself, why am I doing these free calls? I'm not sure if you guys know this, but there's so much bad advice out there. And I feel an obligation to give back to others, just like Grant gave back to me. So guys, in the next 30 seconds, I'm about to drop a link. It's first come, first serve. It's only for 15 people, and we have a couple hundred of you guys in here. So the spots are going to go by super, super quick. So make sure you're ready. I'm going to drop it in the next 20 seconds. Book in your one-on-one strategy session to speak with my team today. It is the first 15 people only will get a one-on-one strategy session for free. It is first come, first serve. Because guys, at the end of the day, once you fill out this application, there's going to be 2 options, okay? If you have a good credit score or you have money in the bank, great. You are ready for passive income. Passive income is Airbnb. Now, for those of you, because I've talked to a lot of you guys via Instagram DMs, A lot of you guys are telling me, Tabare, I'm struggling right now. I need help. I don't have the money. I don't have the credit. Guys, I relate to that. I didn't have the money when Grant Cardone gave me a shot. But you know the one thing that Grant taught me? How to sell, right? He taught me how to do sales, guys. Any job that you get, you will literally be capped at an income. If you master sales, your income is unlimited. Right? So for those of you that are actively struggling, like, Tabare, I don't got any money and my credit score is a freaking $400. Well, guess what? We're going to point you in the direction of active income. Now, what is active income? It's a company called Sales Expert Academy. It's a partner that I'm associated with him, and he's going to teach you everything that you guys need to know on number one, how to learn sales. And number two, we're going to help you get a sales job. That way you're making more money than you ever know and you ever imagine. That's what happened to me. Remember, I got good in sales, made $500,000. Then I got into Airbnb. So guys, 2 roadmaps that you're going to go. I'm going to drop the link right now. Based on your application and your current situation and your wherewithal, it's going to either kick you to active income, which is sales, which will teach you how to do sales. Or if you're ready, you have a good credit score, you have some money put in the bank, great. It's going to kick you to Airbnb, and we're going to get you into passive income. So remember, active income sales, passive income Airbnb. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop it right now. Like I said, it's first 15 spots. And we are live. As you can see, I just went ahead and I dropped. Let me show you guys what this looks like. This is what the application looks like. I just dropped it down below. You're going to fill this out. And I want you guys to be honest. Do not lie. If you lie, you will be immediately disqualified, guys. Okay. We did this application in a way that if you have some money or you have a decent credit score, great. You're ready for passive income. If you're in the trenches, which is okay to be in the trenches. I came from the trenches. Great. We're going to show you how to sell. We're going to connect you with an offer. We're going to connect you with a job and a sales job that you can make more money than you can make ever, right? Because guys, I believe the only job you should have is sales, because having a sales job is the closest thing to having your own business. Okay. So guys, fill out this form right now. 15 people. Let me show you guys how to fill it out. Very simple. If you click no, it's going to disqualify immediately and you're out. All right. So just make sure you click yes. Right. And then here, how much would it take from Airbnb to replace your current monthly income? If you're making under 2,000, put under 2,000. If you're making 5,000 to 8,000, put 5,000 to 8,000. If you're making 8,000 plus a month, put 8,000. Right. So make sure you fill this out correctly. Let's put 5,000 to 8,000. Describe your current financial situation. Guys, this is important. I need you guys to be honest. Do not lie, because guys, we have a path for you regardless where you're at. If you need help, we'll show you the same thing that Grant showed me when I had no money, no experience. Literally, I had less than $100 to my name when I moved down to Miami. We'll show you how to get your money right. If you have good credit score and you're ready to get funding and you're ready to start your own business and start having money work for you, great. That's passive income. So for example, let's say you don't have a source of income, put it here. If you have plenty of expendable income and you live comfortably, I have a lot of nurses that are on here today. Majority of nurses, you're making good money. Maybe you have 3K in the bank, 2K in the bank, and you have a 680 credit score. You're good. Just we put that, you're going to get into the passive income. So we put, I could pay my bills but save very little. What would you be willing to invest into starting a profitable Airbnb business and receiving world-class coaching and mentorship? Guys, this is important. It doesn't matter, but it's important, right? Because we need to understand exactly where you're at. Let's say you put 2,000 to 5,000. Great. Then here, you're going to fill out your name. So I'm going to do an example for you guys. My phone number, my email, and let's do this email. Boop. And I'm going to submit it. Okay. Then here, as you can see, I qualify for the passive income. So here, you're going to go in here and you're going to book in a call. You see how many slots we have open? It doesn't matter if you book for tomorrow. My team is going to call you tonight. So it's okay. If you book for tomorrow, my team will call you tonight. So just keep being the lookout for that. My team will call you tonight. We're going to get on a call and we're going to offer that free strategy session. We're going to get to know you. I might even jump in because I'm going to be here. I'm about to eat some pizza, but I'm going to be here taking calls with my team. So I look forward to meeting every single one of you guys. Now, let me give you guys another example, because maybe some of you guys do not qualify for the passive income. Maybe you're in the trenches right now. You got to get out of the trenches. That's okay. I'll show you guys how to get out of the trenches. Watch this. You're going to click on here. And then here, this is what we're going to do, right? Let's say you click yes. Okay. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. Here we're going to put below 2,000. Here we're going to put my income is not enough to cover my expenses. Here we're going to put below 2,000. Here we're going to put my credit score is below 600. Right. Then here, let's fill out the name. Let's do this. Bam, bam, bam. And let's do submit. Great. You need active income. You're going to watch this quick 12-minute video. This is my partner, Leo. He's going to teach you what exactly is high ticket sales and why it's so good to get into it. So remember, guys, fill out the form. It's going to kick you to one or two directions. It's going to either kick you to active income or it's going to kick you to passive income. Regardless where you go, we are going to help you guys. Very, very important to understand. It doesn't matter if you go to the passive, great. We'll show you how to build the Airbnb empire. If you're in the trenches, that's okay. I still want to help you. We'll show you how to get good at sales. We'll connect you with a sales job and we'll show you how to make more money than you ever could imagine. That way you can get into passive income. So guys, now I want to open it up for Q&A. We have about 10 minutes of full-on Q&A. I already have a lot of people that are booking, which is amazing. Congratulations. Let me see everyone that's booking. I'm going to congratulate you guys. So Jessica, good to go. I got your application. Jada, I got your application. Fate, congratulations. Kyle, congratulations. Ajobi, congratulations. Jida, congratulations. Winderson, congratulations. Moise, congratulations. We got more and more people. Bam, bam. It's amazing, guys. We got so many people coming in, guys. It's amazing. It's amazing. Jada, bam, bam, bam. I love it, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, guys, here's what I want to do. We have 2 hours. You have been on here for an hour. Okay, we have 15 minutes left, guys, before it ends. All right, guys, I'm ready. I did it. Good. I don't have a source of income. It says I'm not qualified. Sadine, you are qualified, guys. Remember, guys, if you guys have when I say trenches, I mean you have less than $100 to your name and your credit score is a 400, right? That's what I mean by trenches, guys. Now, if you have, let's say, $2,000 in the bank, you qualify for passive income. So just let us know, hey, I want to do passive income, and we'll get you in passive income, guys. All right. The active income is just an opportunity for those of you that are actively in the trenches like I was, right? Maybe your credit score is down the drain. And guys, if it's a 650 to 670, you have a decent credit score. It's good, right? If it's a 500, then yeah, that's in the trenches. Well, we're still going to help you, but we just got to help you the right way. Hey, sorry, I have to leave and join back. Where's the link? I'm ready. Okay, guys, a lot of you guys are saying you don't have the link. So I'm going to send it right here for you guys because I notice a lot of you guys do not have it. So go ahead and apply. Let me send it to you guys right here. Boom, boom, boom. I just sent it right there for you guys. All right, I'm a bookmark it. Go ahead and book in. I believe we have 5 spots left. Let me highlight it. Mark as highlighted. There we go. I just dropped it. There's no option for an active income. Can you post a link for that? Yes, so I just posted it. So you should see it there. Bam, bam, bam. Let me show you how it looks like. For active income, it's going to look like this. You're going to watch this 12-minute video, Leo explaining to you what exactly is active income, and then you're going to book in a call on Leo's calendar to discuss what is active income. All right, guys? And if you don't, then you're going to qualify for passive income. Let's see. Let's see what questions you guys have. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it, guys. I love it. Bam, there's no options for active income. Can you post a link for that? Yeah, I dropped it right there, guys. You have to fill out the application. Based on the application, once you fill out the application, then it's going to spit you out to the correct area. All right. So just so you know, bam, bam, bam. Jerome, amazing. All right, we got Jay Trump. I love the last name. Let's go. Moyes, bam, Bryant, boom, Fate, God, Kyle, Ajobi. Amazing, guys. We got a lot of people booking. I think we have 3 more spots left. So go ahead and book that link down below, and you're going to be good to go. I accidentally booked 2 times. My name is Jada. Okay, Jada. Well, my team's going to call you. Call Jada if you can, Zach, or just text her. She booked in twice. This is great, guys. This is freaking amazing. This is amazing. All right, guys. Does anyone else have questions? Now this is the best time to go ahead and ask any questions. We have about 7 minutes left because before this Zoom is going to end. All right, guys. So just 7 minutes left. So now is the best time to ask questions. Bam, 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 bam. Go ahead, ask all the questions. Let me take a picture of this. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Questions. Stop sharing. There we go. All right, cool. So how do you get into these rooms with mentors and build those connections? By showing up on this call, bro. That's it. By showing up on the call and actually being coachable and be willing to put in the work. How do you get into those rooms? Okay, good. 590. Okay, how can we have a communication without this call? You have to book in a call to have a conversation with me. That's the best way. I just started working and I want to be able to invest into this and get started. Can you point me in the right direction? Absolutely. From KY. Yes, absolutely. As a college student in Maryland, is it smart to start right now? Dude, the best time to get started in business was when you were born. The second best time is today, right? There's no best time to start in business. The best time is start right now. All right, bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Questions. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Who else has questions? Bank account dry. I'm not qualifying. It's okay. Josito, we'll help you, dude. Just book in for the active income and we'll help you. It says, I'm not qualified. I don't know how. It's all good, though. Trey Z. Zach, call Trey Z. Trey and then CE. My guy's going to call you. Sometimes, guys, it could be machines make mistakes. So if you filled out the right thing and you do qualify for the passive income, just my team's going to call you just to confirm your spot. Just let them know, hey, I do qualify for passive income. I don't want active income. And then they'll just switch you over. Because, guys, mistakes do happen, right? Machines, applications, they make mistakes. My own marketing guys made a mistake on today's call. So everyone makes mistakes. That's okay. Let's see. I just started working and I want to be able to invest into this and get started. Can you point me in the right direction? KY, Zach, take a screenshot of that. Call KY. Tabare, Faith. Okay, their name's Faith. Awesome. Nice to meet you. How much will I need to start with less than 1,000 I have right now? Well, so the only way to see how much you guys need to start is we got to get to know you guys. So we got to get to know what market you're in, where you're from, how much you have in the bank, what's your credit score, how fast we can get you funding. That's what the whole point of the strategy call is, to get on a Zoom call with you and be able to help you out. Now, very important, guys, we're going to be calling you tonight. Make sure you pick up your phone call. If you do not pick up your phone call, we're probably going to call you 2 or 3 times just so you know it's us. Remember, follow up relentlessly. My guys will follow up with you. We're going to also send you a text. So if you don't answer, make sure you look out for the text. You have to confirm your spot. If you do not confirm your spots, I believe all the spots are taken right now. So we're good. We're fully booked. If all the spots are taken, guys, then make sure that you go ahead and when we text you, confirm it. If you don't confirm it, we're going to pass it on and move it to the next person. What will active income call provide? So Ethan, the active income call will be with Leo. He's going to show you exactly, okay, how to get into the game. What I did, right? I learned from Grant Cardone. I met Grant and he told me, yo, bro, you don't have nothing to give. Like he literally told this to me. It hurt my feelings. He was my mentor. He told me, Tabare, you have nothing to give me. But the one thing that I like about you is that you're like a good piece of clay. You're malleable, right? Like you're like a really good piece of clay that you have good, like you're made of good material. At first, I took it as an insult and I was like, well, that's fucked up. I almost cried in the bathroom. But then I realized that's the best compliment someone could give you because they're telling you that you're coachable and that they can form you into something beautiful. That's exactly what he did. He literally formed me from not knowing anything about life, about business, about myself, about confidence, about clarity. He formed me to have confidence, to learn sales, to be a sales assassin. I closed $11 million, made $500,000. I destroyed every single competitor that I had in that company. I was the #1 salesperson. So I need you guys to go ahead and understand that, right? If I can do it, you guys can do it too. I need to get on a call. Tracy, Zach, you got Tracy? All right, good. We're going to call you guys. If you guys are commenting, we're going to call you. Don't worry about that. Let's see. What will the active call? So guys, the way it's going to work, we're going to call you right now in the next 30 minutes. We're going to confirm your appointment. Once we confirm we're going to call you tonight. So give us like 2 hours. We're going to call everyone tonight. Once we confirm your appointment, we're going to book in a meeting with you to jump on a Zoom call. That's going to be the strategy call. We're going to show you. We're going to get to know you. We're going to see if you're a good fit. If you're a good fit, great. We'll show you how we can help you. If you're not a good fit, we'll straight up tell you, hey, look, we can't help you, right? Here, we'll give you some free resources. We'll give you some books. We'll give you some recommendations, and then we'll go that way, right? My goal is to help someone. Anthony, and I need to get a call. So look, Zach, you take a screenshot of Anthony. She wants a call. And guys, just so you guys know, Zach is looking at all these chats. So he's checking exactly to see what's going on, who's responding, who's not responding. Look, she just dropped her phone number in the chat right there. Call her. All right, good. I need my appointment confirmed as well. Joseph, I got you. Guys, do not worry. Like if you booked, my team will call you. It doesn't matter if you booked for active income or passive income. Guys, again, people make mistakes. The application makes mistakes. If you booked for active income and you want to get into Airbnb, tell my guy, hey bro, there was a mistake in the form. I want passive income. I do have money put away and I have a good credit score. Or I have a good credit score. You don't need to have both. You either need to have money in the bank or you need to have a good credit score, right? If you have both, even better, right? But if you go ahead and you just have to have one of the both, good credit or just good cash. That's pretty much it, guys. Sweet. All right, guys. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay, Sadine. Zach, write this down. So Tracy, Sadine, those are the first people you want to call. Tracy, Sadine, right? Who else? Did anyone else qualify for active income, but you have money in the bank and you have a decent credit score and you're ready for passive income? Let me know. Let me know if that's you. So that way my team, Zach's going to look at the chat and he's going to call you. Is there a separate link for passive income? No, it's the same link. You just have to go ahead and submit the application and they'll kick you to that. And by the way, we're going to call everyone that joined today's call. We're going to call you. We're going to ask you, we want your feedback. We're going to ask you, did you like the call? What did you like about it? So that's the perfect time. If you weren't able to book, we'll help you book in on that call as well. It's not an issue, guys. Because like I said, guys, it's 15 slots. That's what my team opened it for. I'm only going to choose 5. I choose 5 people every single month, right? So it's literally 5 people. After the 5 people, I don't have enough bandwidth to help more people. So it's literally 5 people. That's it. Well, I don't have good money or a credit score. Sadine, that's fine. Then we'll help you, bro. That's why we did the whole 2 roads, right? Active income or passive income. As long as you're coachable and you're willing to put in the work, we'll help you guys, right? So that's the name of the game, guys. So guys, also, let's connect on Instagram. A lot of you guys probably don't follow me, or maybe you guys do on Instagram. Let's connect on social media. I'm going to pull this up so you guys can follow me. DM me that you came from the webinar. That way I can go ahead and kind of like you guys' posts and follow you guys back. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Here's my Instagram, guys, just so you guys could see it. Turn screen share on, Instagram. Guys, we have literally 3 more minutes before the call ends, because it's going to end automatically in the 2-hour mark. And I believe I started at 6:50, so we have 5 minutes before the call ends. So guys, follow me on Instagram if you want to connect, right? If you booked in a call, congratulations. Your life's about to change. We're going to give you a call. We're going to give you all the value that we can possibly help you. We're going to get to know you, understand. We're going to see exactly how we can help you. But like I said, we only have 5 people, 5 slots we can take on. So it is your job to go ahead and show us that, hey, look, my guy over here, Zach, can actually help you. All right, guys? So guys, let's freaking rock and roll. Follow me on Instagram. Let's connect. DM me. Tell me if you like the webinar, right? And let's freaking rock and roll, guys. The next webinar we're probably going to have is going to be in 2 months, because I like to focus at least a month just helping my students kind of crush it. Look at that. Instagram user. I just booked. I just came for the free call. I'm ready to get started. Awesome. You guys are DMing me already. That's awesome, guys. Guys, the call is about to end. I just got a 60-second notice that the call is about to end, guys. So thank you guys so much for showing up for today's call. Okay, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I can't wait to meet each one of you guys personally. My team members are going to be here with me at my house till like midnight. So we're going to call you today. Make sure you pick up the phone. You want to talk to me, I'm more than happy to talk to you guys. I'll be walking around. You might even jump on a call with me as well. So guys, let's get you on the right path. Remember, it's not mañana, it's not tomorrow, okay? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So if you want to take action, you have to take action now, guys, okay? Do not let what happened in 2024 happen in 2025, okay? My team's going to guide you. We're going to show you how to do it. But at the end of the day, guys, okay, if everyone wants to go to heaven, no one's willing to put in the work. What the saying is, everyone wants to go to heaven, no one's willing to die. Everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to go ahead and go and live their life on their terms, but no one's willing to put in the work. I had a group of friends when I was 16 years old. We all wanted to get rich together. None of them were able to go ahead and